Hello and welcome to Grammar Down Under. Today I'd like to talk about adverbial phrases. Adverbs, as you know, describe or modify verbs, unlike an adjective which describes a noun. So adverbial phrases work in the same way as an adverb. They add more information to the verb in the sentence. The first example I have is the dog was barking in a threatening way. Was barking is the verb. That's the action in the sentence. This is an auxiliary verb that goes with this part, two parts to the verb. The dog was barking in a threatening way. In a threatening way describes that verb. How was it barking? It was barking not in a friendly way, but in a threatening way. So, it modifies the verb. It does not modify the dog. It's not describing the dog, it's describing the way it was barking. And if it describes the verb, it's an adverb. And if it's a group of words that describe the verb, it's an adverbial phrase. In the second, we often eat our lunch on the bus. Eating is an action, and therefore that's the verb. There are some words that qualify this eating and describe the eating, and the eating happens on the bus. We often eat our lunch on the bus. It does not describe the lunch, it describes the action of eating and where it takes place. We often eat our lunch where? On the bus. The last one, we lost the game because of the weather. Lost is the verb, it's the action. Lost the game. And here are the words that add more information to that loss. We lost the game because of the weather. Modifies this word loss. It gives more information about the loss of that game. So this is the adverbial phrase that adds information to the verb in that sentence. So in our group of lessons about phrases, we've talked about prepositional phrases, we've talked about adjectival phrases, and we've talked about adverbial phrases. Lots to remember there, but the most important point to remember is that a phrase does not contain a verb. A clause contains a verb, a phrase does not. A phrase provides more information in terms of the position, a prepositional phrase, in terms of the noun, an adjectival phrase, or in terms of the verb, an adverbial phrase. And you'll do some exercises with your teacher to see if you know the difference between these types of phrases. Thank you.